Okay, so I made a video about Disney introducing their first out of the closet gay character, which I talk about being not a very good thing and a slippery slope. And this is a part of a long and very extensive psychological operation and social movement that includes transgender movement, the gender fluid movement, all these types of things. And I found that there were a number of comments. A lot of young people specifically were saying, this is no big deal. Who cares? This isn't going to affect anybody. This is a general attitude of people saying this. And I think you can find this widespread across the internet. And guess what? There is somebody that disagrees with you in an emphatic way. When it is Matt Cain, who is, well, this is what his very own bio says. He is currently employed as editor-chief in Attitude, the UK's biggest selling magazine for gay men, and its sister publication, Wick. Now, this is the organization that Disney originally announced that it was introducing its first gay character, LeFou, in its upcoming Beauty and the Beast. And this is what this guy had to say about it. Matt Cain, editor-in-chief of Attitude magazine, said, "It may have been a long time coming, but this is a watershed moment for Disney. By representing same-sex attraction in the short but explicit gay scene, the studio is sending out a message that this is normal and natural, and this is a message that will be heard in every country of the world, even countries where it's still socially unacceptable or even illegal to be gay. It's only a first step towards creating a cinematic world that reflects the world in which many of us are now proud to live. But it is a step in the right direction, and I applaud Disney for being brave enough to make it, and in doing so, hopefully helping to change attitudes and bring about real social progress." Okay, so there is your agenda right there for all you young people, all you people that say, no, it's no big deal. This is just some little thing that they're doing. No, he said it's the first step. It's a watershed moment, which means it's a big deal. They have like cracked something. They've broken through something. They've been pressuring Disney to do this for years to indoctrinate their kids. Disney has been doing this for years in subtle ways, both sexualizing kids with inappropriate sexual material, but also including subtle homosexual kind of references and things like this. And now they're doing this outwardly, and they're putting this out to young children in an attempt to change their views or to infuse them with this idea. And this is just the start. You'll see this being more and more the case in children's movies, and this is what this guy is saying. This is what's going to happen. This is the beginning of a series of events where this will become commonplace in all of these movies, and it's a worldwide agenda. They're pushing out their social views, young children around the world. So this isn't being hidden. Disney went to this magazine. Bill Condon, the director of the movie, went to this magazine and said, this is what we did. We're making this statement. We're making it public. We know it's going to go viral. We know there's going to be pushback. We're doing this with this very popular gay magazine in London, and the editor-in-chief of this magazine put a very powerful quote to the article and giving Disney his endorsement. So this is not something where you can say, all right, well, this is just no big deal. This is intentional. They got pressure. They changed the script. They changed the character. They redefined this character, and this is supposed to be about progression and evolution. And we are not evolving as a species. People are getting weaker. We were shedding and hemorrhaging vocabulary words. We are far away from being what natural human beings were designed to be, and weaker, and just these city-dwelling, completely dependent on this system, human beings that are weak emotionally, mentally, physically, and all these types of things. And this is a part of it. This isn't the whole thing, but this is a part of it. Now, what he says is, this is natural and normal. And this is where there is a lot of contention, because he can't say what's natural. I can't say what's natural. What is natural is what's natural. Natural isn't an opinion. We can change what's normal. Culturally, things can be accepted. Human sacrifice, I've given an example of these types of things. All kinds of behaviors. Wearing bell bottoms, that was normal. That became normal in the 70s, and it became normal again in the 2000s. And so you can make anything normal, you can make it trendy, you can make it socially acceptable, but you can't make something natural. Natural is whatever it is. Natural is innate, it's designed, there's a design to this system, and there's a God-created system. If homosexuality was natural, then you would be able to reproduce with the same sex. You would not need two sexes, you would only need one. The sexual system is designed for reproduction. It's not just homosexuality that's deviant, but it's all this pornography. There's a lot of things deviant that go away from the natural system. And this, again, isn't my opinion. It doesn't matter what I think or what you think. We are designed in a certain way. And when human beings are functioning at a high capacity, are functioning on a higher level of vibration, are living loving lives and these types of things, are following their soul's path, then there is natural behaviors. We resonate with natural behaviors. Now, I've said in other videos, I think that people are born gay. I mean, I've met people that I consider that they were born gay. And this isn't something where this isn't a legitimate problem. It's not something that can be necessarily cured through psychology and other things that people try to do, but it is an issue. It is a software problem. I've talked about this with people who are transgender. This is a spiritual issue. It's something left over from a previous existence, something to do with their gender, something being held over, and these types of things. So there's legitimate issues here. And these people have been around for at least the last 5,000 years. So they should be respected like everyone else should be respected. And they have been bullied and persecuted and these types of things. And I agree with none of those things, that they shouldn't be disrespected and treated in a way that is, we all have issues, we all have problems. These people, like everybody else, are just trying to get by. Their homosexuality doesn't make everything, isn't their entire existence. They have likes and dislikes and personalities, and they contribute to society, different things like this. But the issue here is they are trying to force this on everybody else, and you can see it in this gentleman's quote. He's saying, this is natural and normal. We're rolling this out to the world. This is a part of progress. This is a part of evolution. And eventually we are going to teach these people, the rest of the world, that they don't know what they don't know what's right and wrong. And we're going to get to their children, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to start indoctrinating their children, and this is the first step, a watershed event. And this is what's happening here. This is very serious, and it's disturbing. And I know from living in India, these movies go around the world, and people see them, and children grow up just like they're growing up with the reality TV and all these things. And this is just a part of this agenda. And so you have people who think they know more than the rest of us. This is a constant problem with human beings. And they're using duplicitous means to change the social order of things and decide for people what's normal and natural. And this is not debatable. All right, this is Paul Romano reporting from the apocalypse. Everybody have a blessed day.